All right, guys, so as you can see in the title, today we are actually talking about the simple 7 steps method to dominate your industry. And as you can see right here, it is the ultimate guide to attraction marketing. In the next few weeks, we are going we're going to truly be diving deep into attraction marketing. And the first step is to the 7-step method to dominate your industry. So we're going to go over that with you real quick, but real quick, I'm just going to kind of share with you guys who I am. So guys, my name is Shatoya. I've been working for myself since I was 21. At the age of 21, I was actually introduced to entrepreneurship. And honestly, I had no idea about anything about entrepreneurship. And I've told, maybe in the next few weeks, I'll share a little bit more about my story. But, fast forward it for a few years later, the company that I am with, and the company, a lot of times the way that we get prospects is talking to family and friends. And through that, it really truly brought me to want to, find another way. And the reason why I had my last straw was when my cousin had told me, Shatoya, we're super excited about what you got going on, but we don't want to hear about it. She pretty much told me that they're excited for my opportunity and business opportunity and services, but they don't want to hear about it. And I was like, girl, you need what I got. But she still wasn't interested in what I had to offer. And at the time it was like, what do you mean? But it's okay. It's not a problem. So what I ended up doing is, and then also guys, at the same time, I had 3 members quit. And also I had one or two people who just didn't answer my phone calls. And I felt like if you've been possibly in network marketing or possibly in any type of company where you do recruit, you possibly had the same kind of issues before. So I thought, there must be something else. And so, I jumped on YouTube and I was like, Googling and YouTubing ways to actually build a business online, attracting customers and getting leads. And the concept that I actually found was attraction marketing. And also guys, so my goal for this group is to educate you guys and help you guys who possibly may or may not be struggling in your business, but to actually help you grow it online. Maybe you're doing great offline, but a lot of times when it comes to COVID or whatever reason, why you want to get online, my goal is to educate all of you to help you do so. And also help you get results, of course. So why attraction marketing? And as I just kind of shared my story with you guys, the reason why I got into attraction marketing was because my cousin told me, Shatoya, I'm super excited for you, but I don't want to hear about your opportunity or services. And she told me that none of the family wants to hear about it. If you, because I keep bringing it up, people don't really want to be around me. And so because of that, I was devastated. I felt lost. I was upset. And at the same time, I had 3 team members quit on me. I thought one girl was going to do absolutely amazing, and she quit. And I had another teammate who just didn't stop answering on my phone calls. So I was like, guys, there has to be a better way. So I ended up hopping on YouTube and finding a better way, and that way is attraction marketing. So as I said, today we are going to be going over the simple 7 steps when it comes to attraction marketing to dominate your industry. And so what is attraction marketing? Attraction marketing is actually pretty much a marketing strategy to attract customers to you that are interested in what you've got. And so that way you're not just cold messaging, you're actually providing value to the marketplace, and people are actually reaching out to you, which is an amazing thing. Let's go to the next screen. And honestly, a lot of times the biggest reasons why businesses fail are usually for 2 things. Number 1, they run out of money, or number 2, they have no leads, or both. So for whatever reason, maybe you're feeling that way. Maybe you're feeling like you don't have any leads. Maybe you feel like, you're spending all this money on advertisements and you're running out of money. A lot of times the reasons why businesses are failing are one or the other, or both, or, they're losing money. There's so many different reasons why possibly you're having issues with your business. So what I'm going to explain to you the next, few months, the next few weeks, or if you decide to work with me one-on-one, I'm going to be sharing with you guys ways to easily build your business with attraction marketing to actually get results. So the first step when it comes to the attraction marketing method is it's super important that we are focused on branding ourselves, not the company we work for. So a lot of times that you're possibly, let's say you're in a big, huge company, these companies already have their brands. Like if you think of like Mary Kay or Herbalife, or if you're with a real estate company, like these companies already have their brands. And so because of this reason, like people know who they are, but they don't know who you are. So that's one reason why it's super important that you need to be focused on building you. Another reason why it's super important that you need to be focused on building you is because people do business with people, not businesses. People don't care that you're with this business over here. Like they want to know that you are that leader that they should follow. People are looking for the great leadership. So it's super important that you are that person that they should follow. It's not the company that you're with, even if you are with an amazing company. And a lot of times, if you're just branding the company, all they have to do is hop on Google and Google whatever company that you're possibly with. And when they find it, they can find two things. They can either find somebody else to work with, or they possibly find negative reviews. I don't care what company you're with. There's negative reviews about everything. There's negative reviews about pizza. So that's why it's super important to not brand the company you work with until you actually hop on a phone call with them. Once you actually hop on a phone call, then you actually share with people the company you're with. That way there's no type of prejudgment before. So it's super important. The second step is to define your audience. Like, how are you expected to grow your business online if you don't know who you're talking to? So the next step is to make sure that you are actually defining who your audience is. A lot of times it's possibly somebody that's similar to you, just because, you know, somebody that's possibly has the same interests I have, I'm going to be able to connect with them a lot more. So it's super important that I define who my audiences is. Like if I'm in makeup, my audiences is going to be different than if I sell footballs. Like, so it's super important that I define who is it that I'm trying to reach. The third step is to understand your audience's challenges. So it's super important that you kind of understand either their challenges, their desires, where is it they want to go in life. Because how do you expect to, you know, long-term sell to your audience if you don't understand where are they at currently in life? And as I said, a lot of times these people, they're similar to you, so they could possibly have the same challenges that you had when you first started out. So it makes it a whole lot easier. And if you don't understand your audience's challenges, you know, we got Google, we got so much information out there. So make sure you brainstorm those challenges and figure out exactly what is it they're struggling with and what is it that they want. The fourth step is to create content that addresses your audience's challenges. So here you could do Facebook Lives, you could do videos, you could do Facebook stories, you can do reels. Like there's so many TikToks, there's so many options that you can create with content. A lot of times I'm creating content through Canva, and then that way I can actually address my audience's challenges through content. So the fourth step is to make sure that I'm creating content that provides, you know, that answers their problems pretty much, or, you know, talks about their wants that they're wanting. So the fifth step is to build an audience. So we're going to dig deeper into this in the next few weeks. But the next step, like, you know, if you're just starting out, most likely no one knows who you are. So we are going to have to be focused on building an audience. And this could be really simple to do. And I'm going to share with you guys how to do this in the next weeks coming up. But number 5 is to build an audience. You're going to, you know, truly build relationships with people. It's super important. As I said, people do business with people they trust. The next step is to sell to your audience. Actually, no, that's wrong. Number 6 is to engage with your audience. You know, the first one is to build an audience. The next one is to engage with your audience. Super important, you know, actually build upon that relationship. We need to be super focused on building on relationships and actually providing. And once you actually build a relationship with people, you can actually understand them a little bit more better, and you know exactly what problems you're currently having. And then step number 6 as I said, or 7 is to sell to your audience, which is super important because we are all in business to make money. So the next step is to sell to your audience. In the next couple of weeks, we are going to be digging deeper on how to do so. Next thing is that you need to focus on 3 activities. So I kind of went over this within the steps, within the 7 steps. So the first activity that you need to be focused on daily is to build an audience. Because the only way that you're actually going to get activity online is to actually have people that are and kind of having an idea of exactly kind of who you are. So the first thing that you need to be focused on is building. The second thing you need to be focused on is engaging. And the third thing you need to be focusing on selling. And for whatever reason that you're feeling like you're stuck or you don't know what you're doing, a lot of times you need to come back to these activities right over here. And as I said, we're going to dig deeper into these in the next couple of weeks. All right, guys. So next Thursday, we'll be going over ways to build, engage, and then sell to your audience. And we're going to be actually going over ways to do so. So next Thursday, make sure you guys hop on that. And I look forward to doing these. I'm going to be going doing videos, publishing them every Thursday. If you guys have any questions or if you would like to schedule a one-on-one with me so we can kind of go over more of a marketing strategy, I will do so. Maybe I can figure out what is it that you're currently struggling and we can help you guys do better and actually get results. Super important. And I hope you guys have an amazing day and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.